So we're going to turn this over right now to Jessica Gordon. And Jessica, we want you to share a little bit about your Tupperware business and how you've really implemented working with your team and how you turned out that phenomenal week last week of having number 2 entire sets sold in the entire country, in the entire region. Well, country, that'll be next, right, Jess? All right. So Jessica Gordon, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Actually, I'm going to share a little bit about my Tupperware story first.
Yes.
And then at the end of my story, I share a little bit about how our team worked together and was able to rock the canister sets that were sold. So I wrote this out because I'm really nervous. And I'll explain a little bit about that too and my Tuppermonial. So hello, everyone. My name is Jessica Gordon. I'm the leader of Team Extreme Stars, and a little bit about me. I am married to Mark, my amazing husband of 14 years. We have a blended family, Ethan, who is 16, Faith, who is 15, and Elijah, who is 12. We have 2 dogs and 4 cats, 7 chickens, and a lot of wildlife on our 4 acres. We love the outdoors and we enjoy our family time. So my journey with Tupperware started 8 years ago. At the time, I was a stay-at-home mom who was always having garage sales to make a little extra money for the family. This one time, I decided to sell some of my Tupperware, but only the products that were cracked or broken. As you know, Tupperware is expensive, and I was not about to throw it away. And just maybe, I can make a few extra bucks to help my family. To my surprise, a customer came in and went straight to my Tupperware. You talk about excitement. Wow, seriously? Someone is about to buy something broken for a quarter? Yes, score. I was so excited. But little did I know that this moment was just the beginning of my lifelong journey with Tupperware. You see, this is when I get emotional. I grew up on Tupperware. My mom did the whole Tupperware thing. We had parties and we made so many memories in the kitchen with my brothers, with my dad, and with my mom. Some of you guys may remember the popsicle makers, right? Those every summer, if you remember, we put Kool-Aid in those. And I know some of you guys remember that. That was one of the highlights of our summer. We could not wait to put Kool-Aid in those popsicle makers. You talk about excitement, right? So, but little did I know, let me go back, amazing product. But what I didn't know is how Tupperware would change my life. On May 17th, 2012, my mom passed away from a fight against ovarian cancer. She was a young 56. And Pam did ask me to talk a little bit about my testimony. And she said, she knows how hard this is for me and it is very hard. So please bear with me as I share this with you guys. She was my best friend. Usually when I'm on stage, I can jump around and kind of go in a circle, right? We did everything together, from shopping to her holding my hand while giving birth to my first son. I trusted her. She was my sounding block. How could I possibly live my life without her? In my mind, I couldn't. 2 months after she passed, that's when I joined Tupperware. Remember those warranties I talked to you earlier from my garage sale? The customer was a Tupperware consultant. And without any hesitation, she replaced all those warranties for me for free. And we all know how fun warranties can be. She was such a sweet lady. God knew exactly what I needed at that time. Tupperware was the perfect mix during my grieving period. But wait, there is more. This right here is totally out of my comfort zone. I'm the gal who skipped all of her public speaking classes. Don't tell my kids. So maybe you're wondering, how did my recruiter get me to say yes? Well, after my first party, I was bummed that I didn't get everything I wanted. I wanted everything in the catalog. And my party was still over 800. And I was like, oh my gosh, Julie, I still want it all. I just wanted everything. She shared with me an amazing deal on the kit. And the penny pincher that I was, I thought, wow, this only makes sense. Without any hesitation, I said, sign me up. But I'm only joining for the discount. Do not ask me to do any parties. And I know some of you probably have felt the same way, or maybe you feel that way now, right? You see, I am an introvert. Well, maybe that's a good excuse. But really, what was racing through my mind is, what if I fail? This is what I was always told. You are a failure and you will never amount to anything. And in my mind, I thought they're probably right. Without going into a lot of detail, Pam told me I had 5 minutes. I was mentally, physically, and sexually abused for many years. This was a cycle that was very hard for me to break. I felt scared and lonely. I felt like a nobody and that I would never amount to anything. So success was totally out of the question. I need a tissue. I don't have any next to me. But today, I want to share something with you, each and every one of you, on the live and on this Zoom. There is hope. Tupperware has helped me break free from those chains. I always go back to what Brownie Wise said. This has always stuck with me. Build the people, right? This is my mission. God brought me to Tupperware for a reason. And I know without a doubt, my purpose in this business, excuse me, is to build the people. I want to help people break free from their chains. You all, every single one of you, business leader, everybody, you all deserve success. You are here for a reason. Go for it. You deserve it. And I love you all. So this was really something that hit me at the end of this year. I mean, I've been in the business now for 8 years, and you may not know your purpose at first. You may just come in for the discount, which is great. That's what I did. But being in this business now for 8 years and growing with all of you and all the people, I just know without a doubt that I am here to help each and every one of you. You don't even have to be on my direct team. But that is my mission. That's what I feel. I want to build the people no matter where you're at in this business. So at the end of this year, in my mind, that's what I wanted to do. And when Tupperware came out with this canister sale, I was like, oh my goodness, this is the perfect opportunity to share this business and run with this canister sale, right? So I got some ideas from other directors on our team. It was so much fun. And you can do this with the potato bins and the onion bins as well right now. But the idea that we came up with is making it fun, going back to making this business fun, right? So one idea that we had, and we've been having a blast with this, is either teaming up with your kid, right? Or your partner, your husband, or you have a best friend, or maybe somebody on your team, and challenge them to sell so many sets. That's what we did, so many sets of canisters. So before the canisters came out, I did a pre-sale first. That was my first challenge. I wanted to hit a certain number. It was 42. So set a goal. I set myself a goal. Okay. And we reached that goal. And then I thought, wow, let's do something fun, something different. Right. And then Angela Beck, she was talking about pie facing. And I thought, oh my gosh, this would be so fun. My kids would love to pie face me in the face, right? Especially live. So I asked my son, I was like, is this something you want to do? He's like, absolutely, mom, this would be so much fun. So I said, okay, let's double. Let's double. You want to double what we did? And he's like, yeah, I want to, we're gonna do this. So making it fun and then setting a goal and then sharing that with your team as well. So that's what we did, and although we didn't make the goal, which I'm kind of happy we didn't, but so since we didn't make the goal, my son wants to do another challenge, but we're going to use the potatoes and onion keepers this time. So we haven't come up with a number yet. We're working on that right now, but he, of course, he wants to pie face me again. So maybe I won't make it as high so he can get his little, glory of pie facing his mother on a live video. So anyway, so that's what we did. We made it fun. We set a goal, and I know a lot of my team members did the same thing. So just having fun in your business.
All right. And guys, I want you to know that her first week in total sales for her team was 15,000. Oh my word. And I also want you to know that thank you so much, Jessica, for sharing your story. You made me cry, but
I'm sorry.
that was beautiful. That was just beautiful.